Hello family and friends and those watching this video. I hope you guys are doing well and welcome to our channel, The Momo Sapiens. It is going to be basically a lifestyle vlog and we are going to be sharing our product ideas, experiences, recipes, everything with you guys, and I'll take a moment of your time to introduce ourselves. Basically, this channel was started by two best friends who are currently in a long distance friendship. That is myself, Nidhi Rawat, and my best friend Hriday Bhatia. I was previously working with an MNC in retail and marketing, and Hriday is a food blogger. He has been doing this since past 10 years, and this channel was started with two purposes. One was to start a community, make other friends through online since we are not moving out, and share our experiences with you guys. And second thing was to do it with your best friend, work with your best friend so that we can stay more connected with each other. And I am so stoked to work with my best friend, and without taking much of your time now, let's get into the video. All our lives changed back in 2020 when this craziness began. This virus has time and again tested us, pushed us to our limit, be it financially, physically or emotionally. As we speak, this virus is mutating. Basically, it has come with its own Android iOS update. It is mutating, it is adapting, it is becoming more dangerous. It has become now more than ever important to change our lifestyles, basically in terms of what we eat, take necessary precautions whenever we move out, because this virus is getting dangerous, and previously, as we presumed, it was affecting a certain age group. This is not the case anymore. It is affecting everyone and it is taking a dangerous form. There are certain common side effects of COVID-19 that I'm sure we all have suffered from. Hriday and me, we both have also suffered from it after recovering from COVID-19. So here we are sharing our experiences and how we recovered from it with you guys. We both are not nutritionists, but certain food items that are found commonly in our kitchen are the greatest weapon we have at our discretion in order to recover from these side effects and also from COVID-19. Studies suggest our body becomes what we eat. That is, our body uses the nutrients that you provide in terms of food to it to recover and replenish. It is necessary that you include a balanced diet. No, just simply eating a home-cooked meal is not necessarily a balanced diet. A balanced diet should include green leafy vegetables, seasonal fruits, carbohydrates, proteins, fiber and fats. There are certain common food items in our kitchen. We might not know at times that it is rich in carbs, or either it is rich in proteins, or it is rich in fiber and necessary fats.
Food item rich in carbs, protein, fats, vitamin D, vitamin C and zinc are just few steps away that are readily available in our kitchen.
The most common side effect after corona, recovering from corona is fatigue, and if you're someone who is away from family and there is no one to provide, who can help you or support you during your recovery time. That was the case with me, I did not have my family here with me. So, I needed to have good food. I could not order. That is one thing that you should not order, keep on eating junk food. Try and use less salty, less sugary and less oily food. And ghar ka khana is the most powerful thing that you can provide to your body in recovery, while recovering. So what I used to do, this is just a suggestion, It might help someone out there who is, a newbie like me with cooking. I'm not so savvy with it. What I did was I sorted my meals. I made a chota diet plan of mine, I wrote it somewhere that I'll make this for breakfast, I'll make this for lunch, and I'll make this for dinner. And I made it and I just, referred to it. Accordingly, I sorted my meals because I did not have to go in again and again, keep buying on stuff or keep going to market to get vegetables and this and that. So that will help you guys if you sort your meals previously, make a chota diet plan for you. Like what I did was, because you do not have enough energy. So what I did was, my breakfast was usually I consume, mostly I consumed oats. What I used to do is just whip some oats and chia seeds and yogurt. I used to store it overnight and in the morning I used to eat it. So that was the most fulfilling and satiating breakfast, and it was quite easy. I did not have to, do mehnat behind it. And the second thing was, for lunch I used to go in with dalia ka khichdi because it is quite easy to prepare and it is not so heavy on digestion as well. And you need to have, for some time you need to eat food that is soft. Basically it is not so heavy for digestion. And then for dinner I used to have green vegetables or roti, or I used to make moong dal ka chila, because these are very quick and easy things that you can prepare and you do not need enough energy behind it, in preparation and in making and everything. So you can try that. I don't know about you guys, that if you find time out of your day to eat fruit or fruit bowl. I'm not someone like that, but whenever I used to have craving for food, I could not just eat a chocolate, or because you do not want to eat too sugary food. And for small snack items I used to store on green apple. I used to have it with peanut butter, or I made some hummus and carrot, because that are healthy quick meals. Then I stored on protein bars and dark chocolates. It helped in satiating that sweet tooth craving that I had. So you can try that. Protein is the building block of our body, so make sure that you consume at least a serving of protein in each of your meals, because that will help you with speedy recovery. That was all about meals. Now about hydration. After recovering from COVID, we all feel dehydrated, and so was I. So what I used to do is, because after a point in time you do not like the taste of water, what you can do is add some mint leaves and cucumber and a bit of lemon in it and have it throughout the day. Or either simple, if you do not have the energy to get all these stuff, what you can do is squeeze a lemon into a liter bottle and sip on it throughout the day. The second thing I stocked up was on ORS. I used to fill a liter of bottle with ORS and drink it throughout the day. But I made sure I do not overhydrate myself. People overhydrate themselves and that affects negatively on your body. And make sure that you have sufficient water. Do not go overboard, obviously. And always refrain from having alcohol. Once recovered, you should give your body, if in case you are consuming alcohol, you need to give time to your body. Do not consume alcohol because it does not sit well with certain medication that has been provided to you during your time of COVID-19. Also, please do not go overboard with your kadas. And having those Indian spices are powerful. I will not deny the fact. What you can do is incorporate those Indian spices into your food. Whatever you prepare, you can just put a pinch of cinnamon, or you can use an excess of turmeric, or you can use black pepper, etc, etc. But do not consume kada. I also did not. I and Hriday, we both tried, and we took some time and we did not consume kadas for a long time. Like I gave it a month before going back on kadas, because I've seen people, even as an immunity booster, I've seen people having 5 cups of kadas, which is going to negatively impact your body. You are not going to become munna bhaiya and आप अमर नहीं हो जाएंगे if you have 5 cups of kadas. What you can do is have some soothing tea. You can have green tea, you can have chamomile tea, you can have ginger tea, or you can have cinnamon tea, but all in moderation, because those medications have are of high doses, and if you go in with a kada, it has its own heat, and your body will in turn react to it. And so I'll suggest that you take some time before going back on it. Most of the companies are preying on our fear, and as an immunity booster as well, you do not need to have bottles and bottles of certain medication. They say that is immunity booster, or Chyawanprash. You cannot just keep on eating Chyawanprash through the day. All you can do is have a balanced food, healthy food, have ghar ka khana, have less salty, less sugary, less oily food, and have additionally you can have supplements. You can have zinc tablet, you can have your multivitamins, you can go in with your different supplements if your doctor has provided you with. But remember, all these supplements will work only if you have a good food, right? These are all supplements. They cannot they cannot be your major player in immunity booster. You cannot eat a junk food and have 5 tablets of multivitamin, or you can go in with 5 cups of kada. That will not work like that. Your body does not work like that. Your body majorly absorbs nutrients from food, and these are all basically supplements to it. Your meals are sorted, your hydration is sorted, and now comes to rest. Once I recovered from COVID-19, while I was in my recovery phase, I took sufficient rest, because one of the common side effects that we have all faced is fatigue. Mine was also, I had a severe joint pain as well, and that was an indication that my body needs rest. It has had its biggest fight of life. It fought a dangerous virus, so it needed a break. And since I was in most of our Indian households, most of the case is that you are the homemaker, and you need to get back to your routine because you have your husband or your kids to take care of. But I'll suggest you find time to take sufficient rest. Find quick recipes that we have suggested, but if you have yours, try and use quick recipes and take sufficient amount of rest. Do not catapult to your routine. Take sufficient amount of rest, and once you think that you have regained sufficient amount of energy, you can take baby steps back to your normal routine. You can go in with walk or yoga, or you can do not avoid intense workouts for some time. 2-3 things that I'd like to suggest that I did was I kept monitoring my oxygen levels even after I recovered for some time. And the second thing was I got my blood test done. I consulted my family doctor and I got my blood test done, because most of the people are suffering from higher sugar levels and cholesterol levels. I also suffered from a borderline cholesterol, so try and get yourself tested for that. The second thing would be limit your exposure to news. I found that it is not good for my anxiety level. Personally, it was not good, so I did limit it, because it has become a circus, to be very frank. You might land up in jail just for saying that. But not to sound too offending to our journalists, because there are some journalists which are separating noise from news, and who are doing great jobs respectfully. But try and limit your exposure to it. COVID-19 has also taken a toll on us on an emotional and on our mental state, I'd say, and most of us, including me, have lost our loved ones to this deadly virus, and they are not just some statistics, I know. And always reach out to your loved ones in case you are feeling stressed, or if you are facing anxiety issues. Do consult a doctor, obviously, and even better, surround yourself with your loved ones. I did, because I made sure when I lost my father to this deadly virus, I had my support systems in place. That was my family, and we stick together. And similarly, you can do that. And if in case, or just even if you have not lost someone, or sometimes we feel that stress and anxiety seeing the news and everything that is going around us, and if you want someone to listen to you, and if you have spoken to your family, I don't know about you guys, but in case your family is not supportive or your friends are not supportive about it, you can always reach out to us. All our social media handles are mentioned in the description bar. And in case you want to vent out your pent up energy and anxiety, and you just want someone to listen to you, you can always reach out to us. I hope, guys, this video was of help to you guys. And if you are someone who are in the recovery phase, lots of love, light and strength to you guys. And if you're someone who has suffered from it and recovered from it, do tell us what you consumed in terms of apne khane mein kya khaya tha, ya what all you did. It might help someone out there. Guys, this was our first video, so be patient with us. We are quick learners, and I'm sure it is a long journey and we need to learn a lot of things. So please be patient with us, give us some space, and we'll definitely learn. And do tell us in the comments section how you like the video. Give us a constructive feedback in terms of what you'd like to see, where we can improve. We'd love to know your thoughts about it, and show some love and support by subscribing to our channel and commenting down below. Thank you so much for watching.